Welcome back to BC Travel. We roam the world, and you're part of the journey. This adventure covers Switzerland end to end, exploring St. Moritz, riding the Bernina and Gotthard trains, crossing Lake Lucerne, and we conclude our travels in St. Gallen. Located high in Switzerland's Engadin Valley, St. Moritz has earned its reputation as the playground of the elite. Known for world-class skiing, designer boutiques, and 300 sunny days each year, it remains one of the most premier and enduring mountain destinations for winter sports and luxury travel enthusiasts worldwide. We have a full day here to explore, and we're going to go up and see it from a funicular. It's a really high-end, kind of expensive town, and they have a lot of skiing here in the wintertime.
I think it's all about skiing.
Yeah, it's all about skiing. They have ski lifts all over the place.
Yeah.
And right now we're kind of in a season where there's no skiing, and it's not really summer anymore, so totally the off season. It's very quiet. But I would imagine in the ski season it's completely packed. They've had World Ski Championships here. I think they had the Olympics at one point. It's a big time ski place, snow ski place. All the stores are closed. Yeah. You can tell it's the off season. Nobody's here. St. Moritz doesn't mess around. 88 lifts cover this massive ski playground. From funiculars to high-speed chairs to those awkward little button lifts for beginners, it's all here. And the runs? 350 kilometers of snowpack glory, stretching across one of the world's most famous mountain playgrounds. It's really a small town. It's just all skis. This is where we stop on the train, but from here you can go all the way up and then end up clear up there too. We're going to take this funicular up, but this is all set up for winter tourism, for skiing, all over the place up there. This one takes you to one landing and you get on another one, you go up, and you can go all over the mountain once you're up there.
Can I come with you?
Yeah, come on in. The funicular connects the city's valley floor up to 2,046 meters, roughly in 20 minutes. It begins inside a long tunnel constructed years ago before emerging among new hillside developments. The surrounding homes are distinctly modern, featuring sharp architecture and lake views. It's a big contrast to the region's traditional chalet style. This area clearly represents St. Moritz's high-end, contemporary face. Lake St. Moritz turns a vivid blue in the summer, and it actually freezes solid in the winter. Hosting horse races and polo matches since 1907. In the winter, there are 88 lifts and vast, meticulously groomed runs, broad, flowing expanses of snow that stretch endlessly across the Alpine landscape. Well, now we're on the second funicular going up to the next level. There's a set of chairlifts. But once you get up here, there's chalets all over the place. You could spend all day just skiing different slopes all over the mountain. It's amazing. Look at these neat specialized equipment. Oh wow, look at this. A restaurant. That looks kind of inviting, doesn't it? There's another ski lift up over there. Jeez, that's a skier's heaven. Once you're up here, you're going to stay up here all day. Hike and ski. There's quite a beautiful view here.
How do you go to the...
Okay, so we took a funicular to here, and then from here you can take a cable car. During the winter, the lifts move about 20,000 people hourly. During the off-season, it's closer to 200 per day. Mostly the visitors are enjoying the panoramic mountain views. It's all about the view. I can imagine it'd be gorgeous skiing up here if you're a skier. Outside the ski season, the lifts don't rest. Hikers and mountain bikers take over the slopes. The current cable car system first opened in 1954, and then it got a serious modern facelift during the 1990s. It still runs smooth as ever. During the summer and the fall, the crews are maintaining every ski run. Heavy equipment move across the slopes. And the lake that supplies snow machines is completely filled. This ensures that everything is ready for the early winter snow season. Rocking and rolling. Wow. 300 meters above sea level, the air sharpens. Here, the black runs drop steep and fast, once carved by the Olympic legends. We're at about 9,000 feet at this point, and they have this walkway, holy moly, that you can really see everything. Check this out. Spectacular, huh? Yeah. Looking for a restaurant with a view? Try this. It's probably the highest place we've ever eaten. Perched on the top station, this panoramic spot is one of Eastern Switzerland's highest year-round dining location. The views? Unreal. Snow-capped peaks, a turquoise lake below, and air so clear it feels fake. It's hard to imagine this place packed with skiers flying down those slopes. Now we go back down, and tomorrow, the Bernina Express. Next up, we're hopping on the Bernina Express, a world-renowned panoramic train. Connects St. Moritz to Toronto. It crosses dramatic Alpine landscapes. They built this line between 1908 and 1910. No modern machines, just grit and muscle. It climbs to 2,253 meters at Ospizio Bernina. That's one of Europe's highest crossings. There's no cogwheels here, just pure traction, handling a 7% grade. For context, most railways panic at 3. This one just keeps climbing. At high elevations, the Bernina Express passes through a barren, almost lunar landscape, rock fields, and lingering snow patches, even in late summer. Near the summit, the train travels alongside an alpine lake and over ravines that are carved by seasonal snowmelt, revealing the region's dramatic glacier topography. They stopped for us to be able to take pictures, which is really nice. And right now we're at 2,091 meters. Even up here, at the top of the Bernina Pass, you'll spot hiking trails snaking in every direction. Hiking in Switzerland isn't extreme. It's just what people do. Families, kids, even grandparents, they're all with walking poles. The signs, they're unreal. Everything is timed, marked, and mapped. You can literally hop off this train, hike to the next station, and the sign tells you exactly how long it'll take. Now we're going down a very steep hill, quickly doing a full turn. We're doing switchbacks. We've already been by this lake before, but we did a full switchback, and now we're going by it again at a lower level. As the Bernina Express descends towards Italy, the scenery transitions dramatically. Stone-built villages appear, fields grow greener, and the rock strata shift to warmer reddish tones. The vegetation thickens, giving way to chestnut and deciduous trees, marking a clear ecological and cultural shift from the alpine environment of Switzerland to the Mediterranean foothills of northern Italy. And then comes the wild part. The train starts looping like it's lost its mind. This is the famous Brusio Spiral Viaduct. It's a perfect stone circle that lets the Bernina Express drop altitude without going too steep. It's pure old school engineering genius, built long before computers. And just like that, we're in Italy, vineyards and fields. The train rolls straight through Toronto, right past a church like a streetcar. Then reality hits. 2-hour wait for the Bernina Express bus. Off-season life. Still, once on board, the ride along Lake Como, tight switchbacks, mountain passes, and hairpin climbs was wild, beautiful, and unforgettable. Lugano looks gorgeous. But after a long travel day, it's just dinner, wine, and sleep. Tomorrow, another journey awaits us at dawn. Good morning. We are on the Gotthard Panorama Express train, and we have like almost floor-to-ceiling windows. They're curved, so you can see all the way up into the mountains as you go along the way. It's a 3-hour journey, and we're going from Lugano to Lucerne. 3 hours on the train and 2 hours on a boat. We're going to actually cross the lake, which will be fantastic. So we're going to be going through a long tunnel that used to be the longest tunnel in the world, and also spiral tunnels. which is very interesting. So it's going to be a great trip, and we're going right over the Alps. This train track was built in the 1800s. A lot of history here, but there was this vision to connect one side of the Alps to the other. This is what they did. Curved glass surrounds us, an empty carriage framing the Alps in silence. Every window, a moving masterpiece. So they have a car here that you can actually have the window open, so you can get good videos out of. So that's where we're at right now. This is the Italian side of Switzerland. And when we get over to Lucerne, that will be the German side of Switzerland. But you can know it's Italian because they speak Italian. They are growing a lot of wine, and they have a lot of pasta and pizza. And then when we get to the German part of Switzerland, they have a lot of meat and potatoes and beer, meat and potatoes. So there's the drill head that they use to make the tunnel. It's huge. That's how they go into the And the tunnel is 15 kilometers long. It at one time was the longest tunnel, and it goes right through the Alps. Used to take 50 hours to get to Milan without the tunnel, and they felt that basically Switzerland would be left behind if they didn't connect Mediterranean through the Alps to the other part of Switzerland. So they engineered a 15-kilometer tunnel, and it took them 8 years to build. We have a tour guide on board explaining everything as we move along the way. Swiss train engineering. When there's a mountain in the way, they don't go around or over it. They just punch straight through. Then you pop out on the north side, and it feels like another world. Passing the Biaschina Viaduct, unreal. The bridge clings to the cliffs for miles. It's massive, almost terrifying, and absolutely beautiful. You can only imagine the view from up there. If you've ever driven that stretch, drop a comment below. I'd love to know what it's like. We finished our journey on the train, and now we're heading over to the boat. And the boat's going to take us across Lake Lucerne to Lucerne, where we're going to spend the night. What's really nice is when we checked into the train, they took our luggage, so we don't have to deal with the luggage until we get on the other side of the lake. Yeah, there goes our train. The Gotthard Panorama Express. This isn't some tourist cruise. It's a real boat. Locals actually use it to get between towns and around the lake. And today, we're just part of the commute. Lakes in Switzerland are on another level. The mountains, they dive straight into the deep blue water. Meadows spill down the slopes. And cows graze near storybook chalets. It looks fake, like a perfect postcard that somehow came alive. The full ride takes about 3 hours, and honestly, it's the most relaxing part of our whole journey. On the panoramic trains, the scenery races by. Here, it drifts past slowly, almost hypnotic. Every view more beautiful than the last. Viewing Switzerland from the lake offers a deeper perspective. You glide past tiny towns, hikers returning, locals commuting, sailboats rocking beside lakeside hotels. It makes you wonder what it's like to stop and stay and explore. Switzerland's full of places like this, every lake, every village, just waiting for you to slow down. We've barely been in Switzerland a week, and honestly, it's nothing like we expected. We knew it was supposed to be beautiful, organized and expensive, yeah. All those cliches about Swiss precision and Swiss everything. But seeing it in person, it's more, way more. We didn't think a whole country could look this perfect. Maybe we're wearing rose-colored glasses. Who knows? Everything seems spotless, balanced, almost too good. As we near the end of Lake Lucerne, the towns grow. Fields fill with farmhouses, and life feels busier. You can tell the city's close, but even that chaos looks picture ready. And here we are, Lucerne again, right where this whole Swiss adventure began a week ago. We've got a full video about Lucerne, so check that out if you haven't yet. Tonight is just for rest, because tomorrow, the last train ride awaits. Good morning. This is our last day on our grand tour of Switzerland by train. And this morning we left Lucerne and we're heading to St. Gallen. And we're on the Panoramic Express train, 3 hours. We're gonna see the longest viaduct and the highest viaduct in Switzerland, as well as the longest walking bridge. This isn't a fancy panoramic train, just a regular commuter line. No curved windows, but the same killer view. Clouds roll in as we pass Lake Zurich's upper end and spot the longest walkable wooden bridge, over 800 meters long. It's pedestrian only, super popular with hikers, especially at sunset. I bet those views are unreal. We arrived at St. Gallen, our last stop on our grand journey around Switzerland. And it's Sunday. Believe it or not, in Switzerland on Sunday, they close everything. They want everyone to stay home and rest. As a matter of fact, you're not even allowed to mow your lawn. And if everything is closed, well, then you're going to stay home. So we're on this beautiful walking street in St. Gallen, the old town, and not one thing is open. So it's kind of interesting, but you know, we've been to places where they've had siestas for a few hours, but on Sunday in Switzerland, everything is shut down. And you really see it here because it's a beautiful old town, walking street with lots of beautiful boutique shops and nothing open. Unfortunately, we're here on a Sunday, our last day, and I wanted to buy some chocolate.
We'll make up.
I have to buy it at the airport. Well, look at these cute shops. It's really amazing. The top thing to see in St. Gallen is the Abbey Library. And luckily, it's open on Sunday. So we're heading there. The Abbey Library in St. Gallen is one of the oldest libraries in the world. It was founded way back in 612. Walking inside feels like stepping straight into someone's fantasy of what a library should be. Curved wooden galleries, ceiling frescoes, and shelves lined with 170,000 books. Some over 1,000 years old. Among them are medieval manuscripts and early printed works. Every corner glows with craftsmanship. Our journey ends here, the final train to Zurich Airport. We've crossed Switzerland on every panoramic train. We're busy travel with endless stories. If you've enjoyed the ride, give us a like, subscribe, and keep traveling with us.